Okay, so first of all, congratulations on the movie. So you didn't grow up on the Charlie's Angels series, but what made you want to do the project?
Yeah, I was familiar with the show specifically. I knew that the movies that I grew up on were based on a show. I knew Farrah Fawcett was hot in it and had cool hair and wore Nikes. But I never saw it. I grew up thinking Drew was like a rock star and like I wanted to be friends with those girls. And it was a blast and super iconic. And then when Liz kind of breathed new life into the idea of telling the story again, I was like, for what reason? And taking the world that we knew and expanding it and kind of like connecting more women and making it a more inclusive experience. Like, these girls aren't superheroes. They're actually really aspirational women that only can do what they do because they do it together. I thought was such a good idea. And yeah, I wanted to tell a story about how much we can do when we like love and support each other.
What was the physical training like?
It was really fun. Mine was very unspecified. It's sort of like dancing. I've never fought anyone in my life, and nor do I want to. The choreography, the sort of impulsive nature of my character, it all felt really in my wheelhouse. And she's like a really spry, kind of like wily, impulsive person. And yeah, it was fun. I think doing action kind of hurts sometimes, and like we would like show each other bruises and be like, look, I'm really giving her. Yeah, it was really fun.
And then to have Naomi and Ella on set as your co-stars, what was that like?
Great. Like, honestly, a pleasure every single day. I was excited to go to work and like jump into hair and makeup and be like, hey guys, we're back. That does not always happen. Like, I was genuinely excited to see them every single day.
And what's really nice about this movie is that these women, they built each other up. There's no nasty fights. So can you talk about what you specifically liked about the story of Charlie's Angels and the way Elizabeth Banks wrote it?
It felt real to me. It felt, it didn't feel like it was observing a species that it wasn't. It was not told from a man's perspective. It just was so inside of it. Like, there are ways that we relate to each other that sometimes this like unspoken, really cool kind of like second language thing that women have, I think in the movie is really felt. And yeah, a lot of action movies tend to come across as kind of just vague impressions of more masculine driven films with male characters driving the action. And this just felt very much like if women actually had to do this job, this is how they would do it. It's not about being necessarily stronger than everyone. It's about being smarter. It's not necessarily about being louder. It's about being thoughtful. You know what I mean? Like using your power in a way that is natural to you, which isn't super evident in a lot of female-driven action films.
Great. Thank you so much.